Kid Icarus is one of my favorite NES games. Not from a gameplay standpoint, but more from its setting and look.
So obviously from the title, you probably have gathered that Kid Icarus is a Greek mythology themed game. And the gameplay is actually pretty varied. You play as Pit. Wait, then who the hell is Kid Icarus? This game had some major cool ideas, like combining the platforming action of Metroid with RPG elements of Zelda. The game developer behind Icarus was a guy named Toru Osawa. This was not only his first game, but he was the sole person working on it for quite some time.
So it's not a coincidence that this game looks a lot like Metroid. The Metroid team, after finishing their game, moved over to help Osawa on Kid Icarus.
There's actually even a nod to this, with Metroids appearing in Kid Icarus. However, unfortunately, the Metroids are not the only out-of-place object in the game, which also includes credit cards, a wizard turning you into an eggplant. Seriously, what the hell is that all about? And an enemy that is just a huge flying nose. Actually, several of them. Apparently, Osawa was going to make the game completely serious, but the rest of the team objected and wanted these strange, humorous elements, which only reaffirms my belief that you should never work with anybody else, ever.
The story is the best part. It takes place in Angel Land, which was once ruled by the Queen of Light, Palatuna. However, Angel Land gets taken over by the Dark Queen, Medusa, and Palatuna ends up somewhere hidden in the deep confines of Angel Land, or something like that.
That's the backstory. In a last act of desperation, Palatuna sent a magic bow and arrows to a young angel, Kid Icarus. Actually, Pit. Wait. Alright, stop. Who the hell is this Kid Icarus?
Alright, so here's the skinny. Icarus in Greek mythology was a dude whose dad fashioned him these wings out of wax and feathers. Somehow, this crazy plan actually worked, only too well, as Icarus flew too close to the sun, got burnt up, and crashed and burned in the Icarian Sea. Now, Pit in the game has the same ability to fly with this contraption of wax and feathers, supposedly, and he's a kid, so Kid Icarus.
Unfortunately, there is one glaring issue with Kid Icarus other than its odd name. It's hard. Okay, it's way too freaking hard. The game is merciless, and some levels feel designed completely to just frustrate you. Thankfully though, there are plenty of codes that were released in Nintendo Power that you could enter in through the password system. But that's not really the way it should have been. Kid Icarus is one of those games that has about as much ambition as its namesake. It valiantly mixed platforming with RPG elements, and tried to bring some culture to the NES with a Greek mythology background. From an era when too many games took the most simplistic approach, it's refreshing to come across something like Kid Icarus that mixed it up better than anyone.